We have the largest community of hackers on the planet. That's why we're so well known in that kind of space. We've got the largest database of vulnerability trends, industry benchmarks. So we've worked with some huge names. Think the US Department of Defense, Dropbox, General Motors, GitHub, Goldman Sachs, Google, just to name a few.
Cardano has partnered with hackers. I'm going to talk about this. This is some pretty big news coming out of the community here today, and it's really good news. And I'll explain it towards the end of the video. I'll play the full clip for you talking about how they are partnering with this hacker organization. Before we do that though, we have to talk about what's coming to Cardano here very soon. So in the next 1 week, we have a big event here for Cardano. It could definitely push up the price of Cardano here in the next 6-7 days. Now, we have some big events coming in a couple weeks too. We will hit on those very briefly. I just want to lay them out for you so you have a good idea for what's to come. Now, with that in mind, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I appreciate that. If you guys want to get interest on your Cardano, you can get it down below. So try out Voyager, the app. They pay 5% on Cardano. They're also rolling out their loyalty program here soon, so you might actually get an opportunity to get even more than 5%. So Cardano is at $2.52. We have articles here today talking about why Cardano is plunging today. They say it's a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event as they were going live on the Japanese cryptocurrency exchanges. I don't know how likely that is. I think it's more that we've seen a massive pump in Cardano and we're seeing a pullback here today in the whole cryptocurrency market. So this is kind of normal, right? We are not that far down. If you look a couple days back, it's not been that long since we were at $2.50. Let's take a look at the 7 days. 7 days ago, we were at $2.35. So I think it's just that this has been one of the most pumped up cryptos in the short term, and people are taking profits on it. They're a little bit worried, all that kind of stuff leading up until smart contracts. But we have Motley Fool kind of pushing this fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Of course, anything can happen. Do your own research. They talk about here too that they need to build out their ecosystem. They talk about how its main competitor, Ethereum, has been killing it in decentralized finance. And they say that ADA's fundamentals have not caught up amid all the euphoria. Whether you agree or not, it's clear that the network adoption is one of the biggest problems facing Cardano. Now, they are taking steps to improve this. This is from 4 months ago. These are the partnerships. They have about 45 partnerships listed here on the Cardano ecosystem. Now, this is from 1 month ago. There are over 70 partnerships just in this top line. And then you have all these others too. So they have many more partnerships than they did before. They have a much larger ecosystem and it's growing constantly. They talk about this in their latest video. IOHK talked about how they are working with a lot of companies right now and bringing a lot of partners in. Smart contracts are going live in September. They still say that they are on pace for this. September 1, less than 1 week away, is when they will roll out the final testnet. So this is going to be really important. After that, we will have the mainnet coming on September 12th. So September 12th is going to be a huge day. Now they keep on saying that we could see that push back, but they are still on pace. So unless anything really important comes up or something bad comes up, we should see smart contracts on September 12th. Now whether we sell off on that event or whether we pump up, we don't know. But after that, after the event happens, there's going to be more and more built on the ecosystem, and hopefully it will continue to grow as time moves on and people will get even more bullish on Cardano. We can see Cardano has pulled back a little bit. It's still an $80 billion market cap. It's still a large market cap, but I personally think we will see a bit of a pump over the next week as we get closer to smart contracts. I think there might be a lot of FOMO. Now, earlier in the video, I talked about how they were joining forces with some hackers. They say, calling all hackers, in another first for the Cardano Foundation team. We've joined forces with HackerOne to launch Cardano's first bug bounty program. Now, this is where I'm going to play the clip for you to see what they're doing with these hackers.
As the Cardano developer ecosystem continues to expand, we need to see the systems, infrastructure, and processes to support that development. I caught up with the Cardano Foundation earlier to learn more about an important new strategic initiative being announced today. So joining me now is Jeremy from the Cardano Foundation and also Tor from HackerOne with news of a new bug bounty program being announced today. Gentlemen, thank you both very much for joining today. Now, Jeremy, to you first, what is a bug bounty program and why do we need one?
Thank you, Tim. So a bug bounty program This is a public program where any code base can be tested for any performance bugs. And these bugs are properly documented so they can be replicated and then shared with a core development team so they can be fixed. Beyond having this process to replicate bugs, there is also an industry standard for risk scoring so that the highest rated bugs, they have the greatest risk if being left alone. So as we see continued growth in user activity within the Cardano ecosystem, and we're experiencing a large growth in market adoption, the Cardano Foundation, we're launching a bug bounty program to increase our public commitment that Cardano is a secure blockchain protocol.
So what exactly are the objectives of the program, Jeremy?
Good question. So the main two objectives is code transparency and also code reliability. So we want to really maintain the importance that we have on securing Cardano nodes and other key components, and also how we manage bugs that are found and do that in a public manner. Secondly is that with reliability, that if you are building a critical application on Cardano, you can be rest assured that the testing has gone through a very rigorous and open process.
Now, Tor, HackerOne will be a name that's known to a good few people in the development community. You've had a lot of experience running these sort of programs.
Yeah, certainly. Thanks very much, Tim. So HackerOne essentially is the world's largest, most trusted hacker-powered security platform. We have the largest community of hackers on the planet. That's why we're so well known in that kind of space. We've got the largest database of vulnerability trends, industry benchmarks, and the hacker community can help mitigate cyber risk by doing the searching, finding, and reporting of any real-world security issues. So we've worked with some huge names. Think the US Department of Defense, Dropbox, General Motors, GitHub, Goldman Sachs, Google, just to name a few. And HackerOne was actually ranked 5th on the Fast Company World's Most Innovative Companies list for 2020. So we've got a huge community. We've got many programs that we've managed, and we've helped fix, I think, over 200,000 vulnerabilities to date.
So Cardano has obviously always prided itself on the quality of its code and has run independent code audits in the past. So why is this program necessary, Tor?
Yeah, good question. To be honest, no organization is ever immune to security vulnerabilities. You can do as much code work as you want, you can do as much resolutions as you want, but the only solution is to find and fix vulnerabilities before they're exploited by any cyber criminals, anyone who wants to hack for malicious intent. With a bug bounty program, ethical hackers are incentivized to find vulnerabilities and report them responsibly so that they can be fixed before any serious damage is done.
So maybe, Tor, just give us a bit more detail about how this program works.
Any hacker-powered security program, like a bug bounty, takes existing vulnerability management processes. So what will happen is a hacker can find vulnerabilities that an automated scanner might miss by thinking outside the box, by trying to think of what would someone who's trying to hack with malicious intent, what would they be trying to do? So a hacker can apply that thought process and use that to exploit. Now, this is something that a scanner would not be able to pick up.
So this is our first bug bounty program, and we are focusing for bugs which represent critical vulnerabilities and potential exploits for Cardano. So we're starting with the Cardano node and the Cardano wallet backend, as these are critical components of the protocol, and also that these have already gone through extensive testing and review by IOHK. There has been third-party security audits that's reviewed these components as well. And now we're at this level of maturity to where it makes sense for an additional layer of public scrutiny, such as the HackerOne bug bounty program. It's for anyone and everyone that wants to review the Cardano code base. And what's really great, that while we have a very active Cardano community who we fully welcome to participate, through this program, we're going to have other people who are not directly related to blockchain, but are considered cybersecurity experts that will be looking at this code and trying to find bugs that have gone unreported.
So this is really good to see some hackers that are incentivized to actually help out the network. I mean, we've seen different security breaches in a lot of different projects over the last couple months, where people steal hundreds of millions of dollars. So it is nice to see that they are taking proactive steps to stop this in the Cardano ecosystem. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the links down below to get an interest rate on your cryptocurrency, especially Cardano, 5% on Voyager, and you get a bonus of $25 worth of Bitcoin when you sign up and deposit $100 and start trading. Let me know where you think Cardano will be in the next couple weeks or the next year. Let me know down below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.